View your team's saved snapshots or follow the top stories and reactions from around the league in the News tab. Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down the kickoff of what should be an adequate here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, for these Kansas City Chiefs, they, of course, were Super Bowl champions 3 years ago. The win over the Niners in Miami. They fell to the Bucs in Tampa a couple years back. They had the blown lead in the AFC title game against Cincinnati last year. And now they're back, making their third trip to the big game in 4 years.
And their recent history only increases the urgency.
The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
You can't help but continue to marvel at how well this man's career has gone so far. Now in his fifth season as KC starter, he's never missed a conference title game, and he's taking the field in his third Super Bowl. Simply dominant, it's easy to envision him being one of the top quarterbacks for many years to come.
Mahomes now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. They go play action. Now Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. A dump down to McKenna. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, maybe said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
I think we all heard about it in the offseason. There were many questions asking if Philadelphia might consider bringing in another quarterback to replace Jalen Hurts. He answered emphatically, "This is my team," and he led them to a Super Bowl appearance. A well-deserved moment for this quarterback who just kept his head down, kept working, and eliminated all the noise.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route, and they just executed that one pretty well.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. Down to about the 45. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking sideline, incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
When you get a multiple third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Frank Clark. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and we get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
Like
a really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole thing.
I
love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
jet sweep to start the drive.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Hassan Reddick from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. On 1st down, Hurts. And connecting quickly with Goddard. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here at Super Bowl 57. 3-3 our score. Well, welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And
Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard hit brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 37. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back to throw again. And one more time, that's Watkins. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll run with Sanders. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges for the remainder of this ballgame.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And a solid run down inside the 30.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run once more with McKinnon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. And out now come the Eagles. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he'll be stopped up as he can only muster a yard. So 4th down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And some room to run now. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. I know it's tough to make tackles in the open field, but that one hurts because he got a little bit extra after the missed tackle.
Receivers are coached so well, they have to break at least 1 tackle after the catch. He did that on that play.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now here's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Hurts sets up to throw it. His throw incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for KC in that first half. And it's been the passing game that's gotten them to where they are, 2 quarters away from a possible Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they too were able to take advantage of
One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't, but of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
They run with Sanders off the option, and he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Throwing is Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second down at 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Mahomes, that's complete to Tony. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. To throw again on second down. Mahomes, open man right side of Smith-Schuster, complete. Mahomes finding Juju there for the Kansas City first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
This is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. Saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle here to Brown. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And they're going to get this to about the 40-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Second down, back to Sanders. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now back to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll look to throw here. And it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Throwing now is Mahomes. Screen play, McKinnon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Mahomes to throw once more. And that'll be caught by Tony. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They go play fake. Mahomes. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
60 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. And again, it's Mahomes. Over the middle. That's hauled in by Tony. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes going to throw. Quickly to Kelsey. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
On 1st down, McKinnon again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Mahomes now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Darius Slay with a pick. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 1st down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Hurts. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw again. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Again, he'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Pascal, 33 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Down he goes at the 23 and pick up a 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
2nd down, McKinnon. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Mahomes. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Mahomes to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 10. A minute 38 to go. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Now he'll escape to his left. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. From the 38, Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.